Hello, everyone. Welcome. Warm welcome to this special open and distance learning training program for the administrative staff of the National Open University of Nigeria, NOUN, now the best open university in the whole of Africa. We are training our staff, administrative staff, from salary grade level, which we call counties, 01 to 06. The previous 3 weeks, we have trained all administrative staff on counties 07 to 15. So this week is going to be exceptional because we want to deepen the understanding, knowledge, and skills of all our staff at the lower level. Of course, they are the engine of our work in the National Open University of Nigeria. This opening session, as well as the first lesson, is going to be something you will enjoy. By the way, the opening session has the Vice Chancellor of the university, a unique person, Professor Abdallah Uba Adamu, give us a brief opening remarks, and then I will go on to deliver the first lesson on what is this thing called open and distance learning. So let's listen to our Vice Chancellor. Thereafter, you're going to have about 20 minutes of chit-chat on what is this thing called open and distance learning. Let's enjoy it.
So I would like to welcome you to this special session so that we are sensitized about exactly what we are doing in National Open University of Nigeria. I know many of you came in and you just simply see a structure. This is a university, you're working in a university. But what kind of university is it? How different is it from ABU? How different is it from UNILAG? And in what way is it better than LASU? You know, in what way is it better than Unsuka? So these are the kind of things that we need to know. If you are working in a hospital, it doesn't make sense if somebody comes to you and asks you, where is the delivery ward? And you say you don't know. Where is the accident and emergency? You don't know. Where is the infectious diseases unit? I have no idea. Where is the ICU unit? Hey, do I look like a doctor? I mean, it doesn't make sense for you to be in a hospital and you don't know anything about any of the divisions of the hospital. So the purpose of this program is to make you aware of exactly what we are doing so that you can now communicate this to other people. So it is very, very important for us to gather together and understand what it is that we are trying to do. You are not just simply a driver or a messenger or a cleaner or a security or an admin officer. You are more than that. You are somebody who is working in a specialized institution, specialized. This is different from any other university. And the purpose of this training is to bring out that difference so that you can explain this difference to anybody else.
Yeah, welcome to this session, the first lesson. What is this thing called open and distance learning? I am, of course, Peter A Okebukola, and this is the special open and distance learning training program for counties 1 to 6 staff of the great National Open University of Nigeria. As our Vice Chancellor, Professor Abdallah Uba Adamu just said, what we want to do is for you to learn, for us to communicate with you in any kind of language that we believe you may be most familiar with. So I will speak in English, but I assure you that I will be slow. I will speak some pidgin English. Unfortunately, my Yoruba is not that good. So also my Hausa and Igbo, but I'm sure that as we go along, you'll be able to pick a few things. I intend that this session, this lesson, will be for about 15-20 minutes. This thing called open and distance learning, what I've done is to meet some friends of mine, and they are going to be asking me questions. They are friends. When I say friends, not be say I know them, I don't see them, but they are friends that have been asking some questions about what open and distance learning is. There are 10 questions. So that this is my friend who is Gallup-Here. What's his first question? His first question is, Oga, you dey work for now? Of course, I dey work for now. Why is your university called Open University? Abi una no get fence? Hey, or university gate? Yeah, you can see in the National Open University Abeokuta Study Center, we get fence, we get gate. So my answer to that first question is, it is called Open University because we operate open door policy. Mind you, not open door policy, just general like that. Open door policy in how we admit and train our students. You know, Anambra State, the motto now, home for all. So our great university now, NOUN, now home for all. Hey, another question don't come. Question number 2. Do you mean you can admit anybody to this your noun? Oh, I get the answer now. Yeah, not like that, oh, not like that, not like that. Only the person who is interested in studying any of our programs, and only the person who has the minimum qualification can be admitted into our university. Another question don't come. It's as if our Vice Chancellor, Professor Abdallah Obadamu, and I communicated. Anyway, the two of us are, you see, like two of a kind in terms of intellectual mind. He mentioned ABU just now, and he said, how is NOUN different from other universities in terms of admission? You know, I answered the man, say we can admit anybody, so long as the program we get, you feel you dey interested. So long as you have the minimum qualification to come in, we will admit you. So, but how is this then different from admission to other universities? My answer to that question, the difference is much, because unlike ABU, LASU, and these universities that our VC mentioned, that are not, you can see, open in quotes, we don't discriminate whether you're young or you're old or you're a man or you're a woman or you are working or you are jobless. We don't discriminate. Another question don't come. Oh, thank you for explanation. Oh, yeah, thank you too. Oh, you have another question? Yeah. Can you explain or define what open and distance learning is? Well, that one day easy now. That one day easy. Now, you know, when you teach somebody, when you deliver education for primary school, for secondary school, for university, there are several ways of doing that. But when you deliver the thing in a way that your student, what we call learner now, nothing concerned about time or place of learning the thing. And when this learning, when the student come, you know, very flexible at your time, at your place, whatever, we call that one open and distance learning. So if you want to know the Turenchi, we say is an approach to delivering education that frees learners from the constraints of time and place, and offering flexible learning opportunities to learners. Oh, another woman don't raise her hand though. Mama, what will be your question now? Okay, our question is, how can I know if a school like now is truly of the old year type? This is a better question. You see, like the Vice Chancellor said in his opening speech, many people will be asking you some of these questions. Just like I said, myself, Professor Abdallah Damu and I, we are like intellectual twins. I didn't discuss this with him. I didn't discuss how I'm going to present this thing with him. I didn't. But look at how he has put it, that we are to communicate. So you are a driver, you are a security man, you are a cleaner in National Open University, and somebody, they ask you this. You say, I don't know. I no be facilitator, I no be VCO, I no be registrar. Oh, na lie. All of us for this hour now, we go learn together so that we can communicate. We can tell the people out there. So the mama, the way they ask me this question, how can you know that's true of the old data? There are 8 attributes. Attribute means the thing where you go get, When we say yes, you'll be real ODL university or institution. When I say institution, it can be ODL, secondary school, polytechnic, but in our case, now university. 8, the first one, now be say, the teacher and the learner, student, they go dey separate in terms of time or place, they dey separate. If you wan go EBU, go now, make your lecturer for political science, make you stay for office, you stay for classroom. It no go work. But for now, it dey work. Like now, I'm reaching you all in the headquarters and in all the study centers. So that's open and distance learning. And you can learn anywhere if you get your phone. Like those people who cannot attend our lectures for this week, if you dey for inside bus, you can just use your phone and reach us. That's one attribute. And anytime, 2 a.m., when your children don't sleep, and mama or daddy don't sleep, you can just go and read. So that is very wonderful. So you can learn when you are free or when you find convenient. And then number 4 is that it's on demand. What do you want? You just check the thing. You want to take this semester, okay, you do it. You want to rest for next semester, that's your own. And then we use all manner of materials. If you go for LASU or ABU of University of Ibadan, just take your notebook as student. You go begin write, For our own, hey, boku, everything, plenty. Electronic books, boku yafu there. Radio, we get now FM. For ODL, you can deliver by television, by video, like I'm doing now. Audio, computer-based, WhatsApp. Then, one other attribute, that's my number 6, ODL institution will get what they call Learning Management System, LMS. So we have a noun LMS, which is about the best in Africa. And it was Professor Abdallah Damu who yanked it off some of these other private providers and built the thing in-house. So we use it to deliver our courses, manage our resources, data, exams, everything, and give learner support. And then the institution go get possibility of face-to-face. You know, our students go come for the study center. All our study centers, we have some libraries, no matter how small. In some places, we have laboratories and private sessions, and then robust learner support. Hey, I don't answer the question of that woman. The attributes of an ODL institution. Is there any question? Oh yeah, there was some more question. I said at 10. This man say, okay, wetin be the score of noun on these attributes? Or this wetin be our score? Noun, N-O-U-N. Wetin we score? I tell you something, we score 100%. Many of you may not know, but I will tell you now that our motto has changed from work and learn to learn at your pace at any place. You can see this one, hey, that one, they wonderful. With this one, we don't score 100% self. Learn at your pace at any place. This was inspired by the Vice Chancellor and his management. And they brought it to council and we say, okay, approve. We don't approve this one. No. So work and learn is good, but learn at your pace at any place is better. This is saying like and to be one line. Well, fine. So when you are ready, let's roll with this wonderful motto. Learn at your pace at any place. Some people go ask me, say, why you say work and learn? The reason being that a large number of our students are not working. So that work and learn no cuckoo match the thing this time. Although it's a good concept, but this one is a better concept. Hey, more questions. Now, many people, they ask me this question. You can see them here. What's the opposite of ODL? So you can see that we are talking about Federal University of Technology, Mina, Federal University of Agriculture, Mudike, and all that. I will say now, what's the opposite? So the opposite, ladies and gentlemen, is face-to-face. And some people go write face, then put 2, like 2 for figure, face-to-face, or say the traditional. So when somebody asks you, by the way, you know, say you get test for the end of this training. So all these ones go fit come out. But I assure you that this video will be online very soon before the end of the day, so you can play it back. See this man here, they sit down for, he stand for front, the students dey here, they write the thing. That na face to face. So but in our own case, I don't need to see you like this face to face. This one traditional. So that is the answer to that question. Hey, this lady is asking me, what are the advantages of ODL? Somebody go ask you, say, okay, you dey for now. Wetin na carry for head? What are the wetin be advantage of ODL? Now you can see our ODL people, they are happy people. The major advantages, what I talk about, I say major, there are several others. You can live anywhere and study from anywhere. So if you dey work, they can't transfer you, go from Akure, and your husband now come go for Sambisa. Oh, sorry, it's not Sambisa. You go, they transfer you to Newi. Oh, no problem. You can live anywhere there and study from anywhere. And the other one is self-paced learning. Now, big grammar be that, but I'll go explain them. Okay, you can't start you start your semester. You do this course, you find that, oh, it's too cumbersome. You can pace your learning. You can do them small to accommodate, how you want learner. Number 3 is convenient. Is very, very convenient. If you noticed now, if I assembled, if the VC said, if the VC can't ring bell, say all of you come for Abuja, come for this training. See waiting go face for road. See all manner of bad things happening on the road, on our roads. So security and all that. But we're all sitting. We are sitting in your study centers. You are in your rooms. You are in your offices. So it's convenient, and it's flexible, and easily accessible. And I tell you, it's low cost. Low cost because when you are delivering to plenty people, the cost will come down. Come down. Hey, my man a fight. This woman comes na fight. She said there must be some disadvantages. Okay, of course now. Can I name some? Okay, relax. Put down your hand, self. This one, self, you don't come make me fear. There are disadvantages. How we know them? We know them because the VC and his management approved, and council also approved that we should do a study of all our students to find out what their needs are and what are some of the disadvantages that open and distance learning can present. Here are some of them, my dear countries, 1 to 6 people. They say challenge dey with technology. They go do exam, either for house or for study center or wherever. Light no, or even the study, light don't come out. And also internet. That one they affect me too. I'm also affected. This internet thing, that one a big deal. So that's a challenge. If we were to go to ABU, just walk to the classroom, teacher they see you face to face and all that. But this one, because we have distance between me, the facilitator, and my students all over Nigeria, then that thing when they take in between them, that technology they fail sometimes, or even most times. So that's a challenge. And there's this social isolation. Social isolation will mean, hey, if for instance you are in ABU, you take your bag in the morning and you say, okay, you are going for a lecture in Arabic. Then you go with there are so many students, you work together, you come to the hall of residence after the lecture, and you are chatting, you have a football match, you go everywhere, you go to the church, you go to the mosque. So one disadvantage is social isolation. Isolation means make you just dey alone. You alone for inside your room. I recall that when we were having our meeting, preparing for this session, for this training, Dr. Ukoa Igwe, he joined us. But, he was alone in the room, but his family, were just coming and going out like that. But, if he were in a university, You have some friends, you have some, classmates and all that. So social isolation is something there. Then the other one is weak interaction with the teacher. Me, I want to talk about this one because when I did for University of Ibadan as a student, the person that will teach me organic chemistry, Professor Hurst, in 1970. If I see Professor Hurst, I'm sure the man will have passed on now. If I can't see Professor Hurst for Wuse Market, I go remember, say, oh, this is the Professor Hurst that taught me. I go see, if I saw Professor Baja, who in 1970 taught me chemistry methods, I will say, oh, yes, this is Professor Baja, although it's passed on too. But for this open and distance learning, especially as we come do am before for now, we don't change we change the thing now. You don't go know who teach you. You just come. So if you took like 20 courses for first 2 years or 3 years, if you see your lecturer, I don't go know them. So there's weak interaction apart from knowing them. You see, they will just leave the course materials, download, do all this thing, all of that. So people say in this our needs assessment, weak interaction. I don't talk my own. I talk waiting our students tell us. Then cheating is rampant. Hey, trust us, trust people. Cheating. You do your exam, you go do all manner of things to cheat. You go do pure pen or paper, all manner of cheating. They rampant. Cheating is everywhere. You dey for face to face, at the traditional. But cheating for this one, that one dey somehow. Then many people regard open and distance learning. When I say many people, employers of labor and people who want to admit as students for postgraduate, they say this one are inferior, you no train them well. Yeah, you won't go to law school. No, come out. You don't think they know they're inferior. So that thing dey there. People regard our products as inferior. And then the last one is that, as I said, some, not be all, some disadvantages that we took from this needs assessment. That there's difficulty with conducting like practicals. We want to do practical chemistry now. The labs are not, all over the place for them to do the practicals in chemistry, in nursing, in all of those things. There's some difficulty there. I have good news for all of you. I have plenty good news. The good news now be say the council of our university, the management and senate led by the vice chancellor, were addressing all these challenges. In a little while, we no go see them again. Okay, I think a few more questions. What is the future of open and distance learning? Oh, I get the answer for that one too. The future is bright, very, very bright. Now, the last 10 months, over 70% of all the schools went there for the world. Over 70% of all the schools went there for the whole world that taught their students they used open and distance learning. COVID-19 don't put trap all of us for house. So I must deliver now. So over 70%, and now they don't put the fruit for their mouth. It comes sweet. So it's projected that in the coming years, at least 50% of schools in the world will develop capacity for ODL delivery. In other words, now this is our National Open University. Now we be the beautiful bride of the future. Hey, we go enjoy you. We go enjoy. So our future is very bright, and I want to congratulate you all. Countries 1 to 7, 1 to 6, 7 to 15, all academic staff, indeed, all members of the NAN community, that we are in for a very, very bright future. What did this mama they ask now? How did ODL start? Mama, we don't pass that one. Now, this question if you ask me from the beginning, how you come ask me about history? History was supposed to ask him at the start. Okay, no problem. I will attempt some answers to this. I'll give a brief history. Now, 1728, make somebody wait there for my class. We can talk how many years from now, from today and 1728. As far back as that time, 90 attempts start. But the first distance education course, which we'll talk about in the modern sense. Now, this man, Sir Isaac Pittman, This Pittman man, good man, in the 1840s. And then by 1894, Wolsey Hall. You know when would they go for Lagos at that time? We hear Pittman, go do Pittman, correspondence course, Wolsey Hall. You know, our great Prof, Baba Afe, Chief Afe Babala, went through all of this. And is one of the greatest legal luminaries in the world today. He did open and distance learning. So, the University of London was the first university to offer distance learning degrees, establishing its external programs in 1858. So, Mama, when you ask me this question, although you're asking me the question late, but I tell you, say, the thing don't start a long, long time ago. And as I said, this is not a brief history. Our own national open universities, open university. Are there other open universities in the world? I will show you the list just now. Make you just see. So you can see, see the open universities went there for this world. Our King's Open University in occupied Palestinian territories, they enroll 56,000 students. Allama Iqbal Open University in Pakistan, 1.2 million students. And Anadolu University in Yunus Emre in Turkey, 2.7 million students. Arab Open University in Kuwait, 28,000 students. Asia University in Malaysia, 29,000. So you can see the list, the thing plenty. But look at this one. Indira Gandhi National Open University in India, over 4 million. So let's be looking for our own, the best of them. National Open University of Nigeria, they don't have our figures here, but our figure is about 550,000. So I've shown you some of these universities. See, in alphabetical order, Open University of Tanzania, University of South Africa, and all of that. So that is the thing. There are plenty of open universities in the world. All right, so I've shown you the list of the universities, and but the best of them, ladies and gentlemen, the best open university in Africa is no other than National Open University of Nigeria. On that, now is the greatest university note. We've come to the end of this first lesson. Lesson number 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on will be very, very interesting and exciting. So from me, Peter Okebukola, it is bye for now.